careful. These new Kyber Crystals will make you glow circuit. Next level, bro.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and I'm back with another Kyber Crystal video. And like my droid said, these Kyber Crystals are next level. So Ryan over at IAMGEEK Podcast, I've done an episode, one, maybe two, I think one, for sure one, episode with them on their podcast, iamGeek. There's iamGeekshop.com. And Ryan also, in addition to doing the podcast and other stuff, he started dabbling in custom Kyber Crystals. Now, we've seen Steve House has Kyber Crystals, we've got Crafted Core, we've got a couple of Plant Reliant, there's a bunch of, everybody's making these Kyber Crystals now. And it's actually a really cool, fun way for the creative community to make something related to Galaxy's Edge. Now, if you don't know about custom Kyber Crystals, first off, they sell these little plastic Kyber Crystals at Galaxy's Edge, kind of blind bagged by color. And they work inside the Holocrons, the Sith and Jedi Holocron, and they also work inside the Lightsabers and determine the color and sounds that come out with that. So, there are voices they can unlock. Red ones will unlock stuff in the Sith ones. Blue, purple, yellow, white, and green will all unlock stuff in the Jedi Holocron. And so people have been making molds of the Galaxy's Edge ones and carving, doing different things, pouring different colors, using powders, using all kinds of different techniques, and then programming them themselves to be whatever voice they want to match the colors. It's been a really cool creative thing that we've seen happen. But one of the things I predicted a couple months ago, and I believe I was talking with Ryan and Chandler from Crafted Core, I could be wrong. I know I was talking to somebody on some live setting, and I mentioned that I think the next level for custom Kyber Crystals is going to be new sculpts. Everyone's done the same colors, the same voices. Those you can't add more. Those are already set. That's all we've got to work with. So the only way to make these things really stand out is going to be new and unique sculpts. And we've seen that kind of stuff from Crafted Core. They did like a little Baby Yoda one. They did a football one for Tom Brady. So it's getting up there, man. The next level is here. And what Ryan has sent me is actually super, super impressive. He sent me this little box. And the box on the outside says Forces of Nature. Now, this is not available for sale yet. And I don't know the full details as to when they will be, but he wanted me to have them. In fact, we're going to be looking at 4 different Kybers, and one of them is going to be a brand new, never before seen. This is between Ryan, myself, and you guys now. So I am honored that he sent it to me first so we can take a look. So we've got 4 different Kybers, and you guys can take a look here kind of at the box and the way it opens up. We've got the Great Tree Crystal, which is a really cool looking elemental style green, brown with green. It looks like it's a piece of wood that's been carved and then filled with some green. Using that same mold, we have the Gnarltree Cave of Evil, and this one's black with red detailing. We have the Chosen One Crystal, which a lot of people who ordered these off of Crafted Core, a lot of people who order these through them. Ryan made them, but they're sold through Crafted Core. There's still a few left, so if you really like this one, you can still get a hold of it. And honestly, this one's super cool. And last, this is one that nobody's ever seen. You guys are among the first. I mean, Ryan's the first. He made it. And then I'm the second one. Or maybe his family, I don't know. But this is the Ice Cave. Take a look at that. The Ice Cave. Do you see what that is? I don't even think I need to explain it. It's hollow, yeah. Look, there's claw marks on the side. And then, is that what you think it is? Yep. That is a little tiny lightsaber lodged into the ice. Captured by a monstrous snow beast with no sign of rescue, a young Force user must focus all of his power to free himself from the ice before he becomes the creature's next meal. Little Wampa inspired, little Luke Skywalker. I love it. It's such a clever idea. And that little lightsaber stuck in there is such a cool touch. Such a cool touch. This stuff it's amazing, man. It's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to read the other ones to you real quick. We've got the Great Tree Crystal, which was a Force-sensitive tree that was once the center of the Jedi Temple. When the Jedi Temple fell to the Dark Lord of the Sith, he had the tree removed from the temple. Thought to be lost forever, it was later discovered that the parts of the Great Tree had survived and were hidden away in an Imperial base. The fragments were recovered by the last Jedi Knights and have been entrusted to you to help grow a new generation of Jedi to bring balance to the Force. That's really cool. I love that lore and that story that he's added. Now, the next one is a newer version of that. So the Great Tree Crystal has been for sale, I believe also through Crafted Core. There's like a limited number through there. This other one, the Gnarltree, I believe is new. It's a newer version of that. It's like a dark side version. Let me read that one to you. The Gnarltree Cave of Evil. Fueled by a vengeance of concentrated dark side force energy, the Gnarltree Cave of Evil lured force sensitives face to face with their worst fears by exploiting their weakness and worries. Few were able to resist the pull of the dark side within the Cave of Evil, but those that survived carried the nightmares with them for the rest of their lives. That is dark. Ryan, that is dark. You guys can kind of see there. It's got some cool red details. It's a really neat looking, it looks like lava, like, you know, like it was burnt. It's just cool. It's really neat. All right, next up we've got the Chosen One crystal. Take a look at that. Oh yeah, that's nice. This one says, created by the emotional battle of two brothers in the lava fields of a distant planet, this magma-hardened crystal is the perfect balance of light and dark. And this one, I believe, is Darth Vader on the red side and Obi-Wan on the blue side. The red one I didn't go over. The Gnarltree is actually Darth Vader, and the Great Tree Crystal is Yoda. And, of course, the Ice Cave is Luke, Old Man Luke. So we've got green Yoda, red Darth Vader. We've got a dual-sided Vader and blue, red Vader, blue Obi-Wan, and then we have a blue Luke. So these are really, 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 really cool looking. I don't know what better to do than just kind of show you guys a little bit of demo. Here's just a couple clips of what they sound like inside the holocron. All right, so I went and got my Jedi holocron. Let's kind of open this guy up. There we go. Okay, we're going to drop my Great Tree Crystal in there. Oh, it turns green. Very nice.
Growing your abilities are.
Yoda.
And with them, danger.
I love it. I love it.
For my ally is the Force. And the powerful ally it is.
Alright, you guys can see I've got the, that's the Great Tree Crystal in there.
Its energy
Ignite this
surrounds us
Oh,
and binds us. Luminous being, Savi, not this crude matter. You must feel the Force around you.
Alright, so next up, the Gnarltree is going to be a Sith one, so it's going to turn red. Right? We'll hear the Emperor.
If once you start down
Sorry,
the dark
Yoda.
path, forever will it dominate your destiny, consume you it will.
Don't do
as
it.
did Obi-Wan's apprentice.
Oh, no. And I'm assuming if it's double, it'll be red on the other side. Yeah, it just turns blue, so... Okay, cool. That's fine. Let's take a look at the Chosen One crystals, the lava rock looking. I'm going to put the blue side down. I see blue.
Don't give in to hate.
Obi-Wan.
That leads to the dark side.
I love it. One more.
You cannot escape your destiny.
Okay, so when I flip it around, it's going to be red. We're still going to hear Yoda, just because it's always Yoda. Uh-oh. Did it not read? Got it. There we go. So now it's red.
But beware. Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side are they. Once you start down the dark path, forever will it dominate your destiny.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. Dual-sided crystal. Now, the last one we're going to do is the Ice Cave. And I believe that's going to be Luke. Now, this one, the RFID chip, is the little lightsaber, so I'm going to place that down. Should be Luke.
Breathe. Just breathe.
I love it. Old man.
Reach out with your feelings. What do you see?
That's so cool. I love it. All right. So I'm going to close up my Jedi holocron, and then I'm going to go over to my Sith holocron. We're going to put the Gnarltree in there. Open you up. Drop in the Gnarltree. There we go.
You have taken your first steps into a larger world, but the Jedi path is a dead end. Only the dark side can complete your training.
So the only one that's dual-sided is going to be the Chosen One. And I'm going to place the red side down. And let's open this up and see. I believe it's going to be Vader again.
The Jedi saw themselves as tools of the Force.
That's so
The
cool.
Sith know the Force is their tool, and a tool must be used. You can command the Force, provided you are worthy.
That's so awesome. Now, for those of you who may not know, if you put a blue, like our Jedi crystal, into a Sith holocron, the Emperor just laughs at you. See, it turned blue. It turned blue. Let's see if I can get it to... Okay.
I can feel your anger.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, let's turn this off. Now, I'm completely blown away by these. I think they're really awesome. And in fact, I wanted to do something a little bit different with this video. Normally, I do these things solo, but instead this time around, I wanted to invite the man himself, the artist, Ryan Street from iamGeek, on here, and we talked a little bit about kind of how these came to be, and just kind of picked his brain just about the whole custom Kyber process in the community. So I hope you guys enjoy this next clip. Okay, guys, so for this, like I said, I have a very special treat for you. I've got Ryan Street from iamGeek.
Hello!
The maker himself of these wonderful Kyber crystals. So first off, thank you. Thank you so much for sending these to me.
Oh, you're welcome.
When I opened the package last week, I immediately messaged you. I was just like, wow. Wow. These are gorgeous. These are unique. I don't remember if it was you and Chandler that I was on a live stream with talking about. I think
so. Yeah.
Where I mentioned that the next level of these Kyber crystals is going to be unique sculpts. Because everybody can make a mold of the ones from Galaxy's Edge. Everybody can do that now. Everyone's done it. Everyone's using the same shapes. The real unique thing is the different shapes, and that's where these really, really stand out. So I want to ask, and again, I know there's trade secrets here. We may not want to divulge all the good stuff, but I want to know, as much as you're willing to tell me, what...
I have my lawyers on standby, so...
Oh, okay. But what inspired you to do some of the... I mean, the Chosen One crystal, it's like molten lava, split in half, red and white, but like, what was your thought process when coming up with some of this stuff? Anything you want?
Yeah, the Chosen One, I think that was the second one I made. I made the Gnarltree one first. And the Chosen One, I was sitting around my fire pit out back, and it has lava rocks in it. And I was like, it would be so cool to make a crystal out of lava rock for like Mustafar before the big battle between Obi-Wan and Anakin. And so it took me a while to figure out exactly how to do it, but then I figured out how to do it and basically hand carved the thing and made a mold out of it. So the original was hand carved, and then I made a mold out of it.
So you didn't just take a rock and make a mold out of that and then fill it in?
Well, I took a rock, but they weren't the right size.
Yes.
So I hand carved the lava rock to make it the same dimensions as the Savi saber.
Exact height, just to fit in there perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
that makes sense. What I was doing was similar. I was taking quartz and I was making molds of the quartz, and then I was kind of making my own little different like black spire kind of crystals that are gold and black.
Yeah.
I have no RFID chips or nothing in there, but
it was hard because when you pour the silicone into it, it goes all down in those holes.
Oh yeah, demolding that's got to be.
So demolding it was fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing then, just based like looking at it, I'm guessing that you maybe had two different colors of resin, the red and the blue, syringe, and you kind of filled in those holes manually on each one. That's my guess.
That's your guess. It's close.
Not if am I close? Okay. I had a feeling
that's
like,
close.
It looks something like that. Like it looks like hand filled.
It's as far as the resin, it's a 3-step process.
Okay. It looks so cool. It's such a unique look. And one of the reasons I wanted to get you on and talk to you about this is because I know this is the next level. This is the next level of the custom Kyber crystal stuff. And I think you're kind of at the front of the game right now. And having the community see these as a whole is really going to step up everyone's creativity. People start seeing this stuff, those other creators, they're going to be like, okay, how can I do the next cool thing? And so that's what's cool about the Star Wars community, man. Like the people who make stuff custom like this, we're always like kind of one-upping each other and just raising the bar little by little. And these specifically do that. Again, I had a similar feeling with the Gnarltree black. It's like same mold as the Gnarltree crystal. Instead of green, you got that nice red in there, and I felt like you probably just laid that in by hand, but maybe not.
Yeah, It's a long. I mean, these are. It's a long process.
Went into these, man. Work went
into
these.
It's not a
wow.
Pour and flip out of the mold and then ship them. It
looks like there was a painstaking, getting that in the grooves just right. And again, you guys have seen the detail shots already for those who are watching.
Yeah.
But it really just stands out that these things they're awesome. Now the
Gnarltree, well, the Great Tree, that was hand sculpted to begin with. Wow. And then
now that wasn't based on one of the original molds, the original galaxies and then sculpted, or
do I tell you secrets?
I think I'm onto something. Because looking at the top.
I took original mold to get the dimension, or I took original crystal to know how big to make it and everything, and then sculpted it to match that. It takes you gotta know how to sculpt a little bit. Oh, thank you. The Gnarltree has not come out yet because I'm trying to get through the orders for the Chosen One. When I get through those,
now
the
these are released. These are specifically through Crafted Core, right? Or are they both Crafted Core? I know it's a collaboration.
The Crafted Core asked if I could release the Great Tree first.
Oh, okay, the Great Tree first.
So I released that one for 100 edition. There was only 100 of them, and they immediately sold out.
Nice.
And then they said, well, how about the Chosen One? Can we do that? And I bumped it up to 200 for that one, and there's still some available for that one for numbered edition.
Oh, so you guys watching, there's still a chance to get this.
There's still a chance to get the Chosen One. Now, what we're going to do, which we can get into, is I'm going to make ones that are a little different, that aren't going to be the numbered editions.
Okay.
That we're going to talk about for that box that you got in front of you.
Okay, so we'll get into that in a second.
We'll get into that in a second.
That we haven't mentioned, and this is the one that really, when I saw this thing, I was like, oh, that's genius, man. That is.
You're the first person to see this. Nobody else has seen this. This is a premiere.
Great. and I'm impressed. Like, as the first person to see it, I'd like the highest compliment, sir. The ice cave is a really cool, unique crystal. The fact that it's hollow, it's a cave. It's literally an ice cave. You hollowed it out. And the use of the RFID chip. Like, I asked you immediately, I was like, wait, is that little tiny lightsaber the RFID chip? That is so clever. That is such a clever, cool... And then we've got the scratches, like the Wampa. Yeah. I love it, man. It's such a cool, unique, and neat idea. And this one looks like it was molded off a regular...
Yeah, that was molded off one, and then I
sculpted and modified it from there.
Yeah, I modified it from there. Which... There's a bunch over here that you can't see off. There's a pile of them. It took a while to get that.
Was it the trial and error to get it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I wanted to make it one that was basically hollow through the middle, and then I was like, wait a second, because I like to do the nature type stuff, and I'm like, I could do it like a cave.
That fits along with the theme really well. I like that.
Yeah,
it's like your own unique style.
Yeah, and I was like, what am I going to do with the RFID chip? Do I have to put it sideways? And I was like, what if I just make it into Luke's lightsaber? So I painted it.
That's a perfect. That really is like, I saw that so hard. I was like, oh my god, this is great. This is great. I love it. I love it. That is so cool, man. Like, all of these are really cool, and they're each like unique. It's refreshing to see the game get changed a little bit. Again, like I've said a couple times. Yeah. We've seen the same stuff over and over. There are only so many colors to choose from. People are going to start doing the same stuff other people have done, maybe slightly. It's starting to get homogenized where it's all the same. Seeing stuff like this, these unique sculpts, is really what sets these apart. And, of course, as you mentioned, the box. Tell me a little bit more about this box. I mean, I have it in my hands. I love it. It's a really cool presentation for it. Got a little Arabesh on the outside.
Yeah.
I like that.
It says Forces of Nature.
Ah, so that you're going for like a whole natural set. That's what you were just.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
So yeah, I wanted to send something special to you. I didn't want to just put them in a bag, put them in the mail. I was like, I'll make something special. So I found these boxes, and I was like, I'm gonna paint it up, and then put some different type of material inside of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So are you planning on making these available through your shop, or is this, for now, still just like a exclusive thing? Again,
so here's it was going to be just for you, but I got to thinking, wouldn't it be cool to have this. Yeah, to have this gift box set where you go on iamGeekshop, because right now that's where it'll be. iamGeekshop on Etsy. It may change, but that's where it's going to be right now.
Down below, everybody. Links down below.
Yeah, and then you get to pick 4 crystals to make up your set.
Ah, okay.
Because
so there's some more stuff down the pipe, I'm guessing, right?
I have a couple more that I'm working on that maybe I'll tell you later.
A little mix and match. Build your own natural.
So basically, if you buy 4 of the crystals, then you'll get the box to go with the box set.
That's cool.
And they each come with a card that has the story of the crystal on it. And all that fun stuff. Yeah,
that's
so
awesome, man.
I think that's coming. That's coming.
So make sure you guys are following I Am Geek. You're checking out the podcast. You've got the shop bookmarked. Anywhere else that we should be following you, Twitter, Instagram, something like that, where the info might drop and the audience here might be interested in?
We have our I Am Geek Facebook group is called I Am Group, which is it's a Facebook group, so it's I Am Group, and I am working on.
Below too.
Yeah, I'm working on a. It's up now, but there's nothing on it. A iamGeekshop page on Facebook that people can just go to. Yeah,
cool. So yeah, be sure to follow Facebook, and then of course the podcast. I've been on there. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So make sure you listen to the podcast as well. As well as the cool stuff you're making, you also do a regular podcast. So
yeah,
everyone should be.
We have fun every Thursday night. This week we're Wednesday night, but every Thursday night is usually our time, and we talk everything geek. My brother's an animator, and so he's one of our hosts. He was in movies for a long time, and now he's in video games, and he just got finished on Doom Eternal. So he's got more stuff coming down the line. But yeah, we have fun. We have guests on from the industry and from around, and just we geek out about everything. Yeah.
That's awesome. That is so awesome, man. You're on to some really cool stuff here. I can't wait to see more.
You.
So yeah, again, everyone, make sure that you follow Ryan wherever you can. I Am Geek. Make sure to check out the shop because it sounds like there's even more awesome stuff coming. So again, thank you so much for sending these my way. Again, I'm honored. These are really cool.
Oh.
I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me on.
All right. Thanks. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've got the notifications turned on. All that good stuff. Make sure you're following Ryan over at iamGeekshop and IAMGEEK Podcast. All the links will be listed down below in the video description or a pinned comment, probably both, unless my pinned comment is too long again. Last time that happened, and it wouldn't comment it. I don't know what was going on. It was too many links or something. Either way, all the info is going to be down there. Until next time, don't be a moof milker. Be the spark.